What's up? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, I kind of just gotta talk about something real quick. I've been having some troubles with money, and I don't really know what to do right now. It really kind of sucks, and I'm just stuck. There's no options for me. There's nothing that I can really do. But I think I don't know. I've just been kind of like looking everywhere for the right answer as to how to make, spontaneous money, and I just haven't been able to.
Stocks always go up. Think of the most influential people in the world. Bill Gates. Elon Musk. They all invest in stocks.
Is that what you think I should do, Danny? Invest in stocks?
What do you guys think? I felt stocky.
Stocky.
Because I was creeping outside.
Well, you were, stalking me and talking about stocks.
Dude.
Stock metaverse.
Dude, that's what we should call them. They're stalkers.
Stalkers.
Yes.
Not stockbrokers.
Stalkers.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yes. So.
Oh, are you gonna?
So guys,
I know this is your channel, Danny. Damn.
All right, guys. So I brought Saji on today. Go ahead, man. Take it away.
All right. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Today, I'm joined by my housemate, Danny, who is a professional stalker. Not going to clarify what that means. But today, we found some people that are our age and like to teach other people how to invest into stocks.
How to stalk people.
How to stalk people. And how to, day trade. Whatever. They've gained a little bit of popularity on TikTok, so we're gonna look at a few of their videos, talk about them. They may or may not be in some scams and whatnot. So let's go ahead and check it out. So the account we're going to be looking at today is called the Daily Traders Podcast. They claim in their bio that they have the #1 trading group. Don't know how you can measure that. They have a podcast, and then they have a link to become a $1 million trader, which is a lot to promise, but hopefully I'll be able to, become one of them, because I am pretty broke right now. So the first video we're going to watch from them kind of paints a picture of who they are as people and kind of the information they show on their podcast.
Difference between $10,000 and $50,000 a month as far as your lifestyle isn't much different. It's really not.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I realized.
Right off the bat, no concept of money.
What did he mean by that?
No concept of money.
It is a lot different.
Yeah, what
it's
is the
5 times as much?
I feel like we don't need context at all. That's ridiculous.
It's like he can't count.
Yeah, right?
There's actually no difference between 10,000 and 5,000.
None at all. They're exactly the same.
That's
I
hilarious.
guess let's see what point he's trying to make.
Good start.
It's interesting.
That's what I've realized.
Even his co-host was like, "That's interesting.
That's
an interesting take."
I actually talked to you about this today because I was blown away at how much money I could save. I was going out to lunch, dinner, breakfast every meal of the day down here. Mm-hmm. And I talked to my dad. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. This food's so expensive here. It's like $20, $30 every time I go out." He's like, "Dude, just buy groceries." I'm like, what? I could buy groceries?
That's fair.
So I went to groceries and I went
to groceries. This man has never had to buy food in his life. I went to groceries.
I went to groceries. I mean, fuck, that's not the name of a store.
Fuck it. I went to
Crawlmart. Jesus Christ.
So I went to groceries and I went to groceries. I went to Whole Foods or something and I got groceries. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just spent 2 meals out for my whole week. That's insane."
Yeah, you spent $50.
Like, do you
get 3 days worth of food.
Oh my gosh, I was like, this is awesome. But it still feels good to do you believe in saving money? Because I remember Graham Stephanie's obviously very successful, and he still refuses to buy coffee because of the margins. Obviously that might be a little extreme.
Yeah.
What was that last part? He said I know Graham Stephan, the YouTuber he's talking about, but he doesn't buy coffee because of the margin.
Just because I think that's just him trying to say that coffee is too expensive, so he's trying to save instead of buying coffee, he can make it at home.
Yeah,
that's the example he's trying to make.
That's interesting.
He's trying to correlate that with not buying out every night and getting groceries instead.
Here's my question: If these guys are rich, why do they need to save money?
Yeah.
You know, like, why is he talking about, like, oh, man, food is so expensive? Like, I thought you had a helicopter.
I know,
dude.
but it isn't even like, I don't know if it's about like necessarily saving money for like the small things, but more so the big things, you know? Because he's talking about how like he wants to save money for groceries, for coffee. Like if you're a millionaire and you want to save, maybe don't buy a G-Wagon. That might be a smarter thing to do than, you know, not buying out.
A tip I always follow is food actually depreciates in value.
Oh, really?
So when you buy it, it actually every single day after you buy it, it gets less valuable. And so if you're buying food, you are not making a good decision financially.
Yeah, it's
when
terrible.
you buy a G-Wagon, every day you ride it, you get more miles on
Yeah,
it.
more miles, which increases the value.
Yeah. So don't buy food. Have you ever eaten when you go to the groceries? You go to the groceries and you get like some bread and then it turns blue. Blue is not like, it's not like in Fortnite when it's like, it's blue, it's like a little better. It's like, it's like, don't eat the
It's
blue
worse
bread.
because food depreciates not only in its inherent value, but
Yeah.
also it's how much it's worth. But cars, you know, ride them every day. They don't turn blue.
They don't turn blue,
know,
they stay the same color.
And I think the best part about their account, hands down, is the comments section.
Oh man, that's exciting.
Every video I've ever seen on their account, and I've seen a lot, is always against them.
Oh, for real?
Yes, always.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Almost made it through the whole video, guys. Keep it up.
With 3,000 likes, bro.
What frat are you guys in? Hardest listen so far. Keep it up.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, they are avidly
Oh,
against
man.
the creators.
That's crazy. Do they have a community of people who like?
Okay, so on their YouTube channel, it seems like they have a more of a positive community, but on TikTok, everyone just hates in general. I just think it's fucking hilarious.
I'm glad people are
good.
as confused as us. Because
I
if there were
know.
people like blindly supporting this, I would be
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
confused. I mean, I would be understandable because people do that on the internet.
Yeah.
But, man.
They also seem like very naive people. I don't know for sure because I did some research on this dude here, who is the founder of the Daily Traders podcast. His name is Mark. His last name it can't be found, and I think he's trying to hide that because they are rich. They were rich kids, and just please keep in mind they are our age.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
to have this much money already. Like that doesn't happen overnight, even with stocks. It doesn't, right? You know, I mean, you know more about it than me. You're wearing your stock glasses.
Yeah.
so.
I mean, for me, I kind of agree with them. You know, just like the $10,000, $50,000. What's the difference really?
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go into like
You
a
can't
little,
even keep a straight
a
face.
little bit, but like there's oh man, it's crazy. This is crazy. I need to see more.
The more content we get into, the more you can sort of see the naivety like show.
We are having record high inflation, and the Fed is able to manipulate our inflation numbers, or CPI, Consumer Price Index. The way they create the CPI number is by taking a certain amount of consumer goods, so apples, eggs, milk, hammers,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like just normal everyday goods, and then they compare it to the actual amount of inflation from the year before, right? And that's the CPI number, but they can manipulate what's in the basket. So they're able to manipulate the actual CPI number and what we're seeing in inflation. So the reality of it is inflation is record high. Like we don't actually know what inflation is, but it's not 7%. It's
Wait, hold up. I'm not an expert by any means on stocks, but he just like he keeps saying that he's gonna say how the Federal Reserve's like manipulates the CPI, but then he's just like, yeah, but inflation is at record high. Like he doesn't ever say it.
He doesn't get to his
Come
point.
on, man, tell me. How do they do it?
inflation is, but it's not 7%. It's not 8%. It's higher, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a whole political thing. But pretty much what's happening, we're having extremely increased inflation, right?
Yep.
And then the market is tanking. We are, SPY's down 20% off of its highs, right? So it's losing 20% of value, but the actual dollar cost is up 10%. So what's happening is eventually the actual dollar cost and the actual PE ratio and the recognized value of these equities are gonna have to meet somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, because the PE ratio diminishes your returns and your highs and lows.
Yeah.
So then you can't get the cost that you need for the inflation. It all connects.
It's crazy. Like when I was a kid, like in PE, we would play games, but now, like inflation's at a record high.
I know, and it happens overnight like that.
Like,
you can't control it.
All the CPUs are on level 9, and it's crazy. Like, Like these dudes have no idea what they're talking
Literally,
about.
it's just word vomit.
Yeah.
It's just word vomit.
Like if you were educated on these things, you could explain,
Yeah.
complicated subjects to an audience. But like you are just, it's word salad.
And I don't know any of these terms because obviously I don't trade stocks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like he just said, like you should be able to explain things at a simple enough level to where anyone can understand if you really know what you're preaching.
Yeah. Let me put on my stock glasses and say like what he's trying to say. Also, I'm not an expert, so if I butcher this, it's whatever. But like Federal Reserve, their task as an institution, or I think like they're a government institution where they monitor how the economy's doing, and the mint, how they can print money. This is like a very simple like concept for that they're trying to explain. But like the Federal Reserve like in some way contributes to the printing of money, which can increase or decrease inflation.
Okay.
Like we have too much money circulating and not enough like value given to goods. That's why we need to spend more of our. I feel like I'm doing the same thing that they're doing because I really don't know. Like no one our age really does know what they're talking about.
No, but to be fair, you're explaining that much better than he was able to.
Yeah, I'm trying, but at the same time, I lost like half my IQ points just listening to this. I'm like, shit, I don't even like these dudes are making me so much dumber.
Losing brain cells.
Yeah.
No one should have more than $1 billion. That's stupid. But it's like, the people with this much money, they're changing the world. Like Elon, like Bill Gates, these guys are literally changing the world, and they can't do it if they didn't have that type of security. Because in order to make significant change.
What was that headline? Elon Musk proved Bill Gates wrong on Tesla Semi. Now he has predictions for electric cargo ships. Wow, dude.
Predictions.
That's
some good stuff.
Oh my gosh. He said the most influential people in the world, and then he brings up a story about them disagreeing
With each other.
Yeah.
Maybe he just typed in Elon Musk, Bill Gates.
Yeah, he did. He was like, yeah, Elon Musk, Bill Gates. Wait, shit, what do they do again? What do they do
They're
again?
both in the title. I mean, may as well add it. Shit.
They have a lot of money, but like they aren't doing that much.
No,
other than
they
spending it on things that aren't actually helping people.
Yeah, like buying Twitter.
like
or
goddamn
SpaceX.
SpaceX. Oh, are you allowed to curse on the?
Oh yeah, you can curse as much as you fucking want, Danny.
I've been holding back. Fuck.
security, because in order to make significant change, you have to take significant financial risk, right? So
Okay. To be fair, why do we need that change? Is it because a small minority of people have a large amount of money and the majority of people don't have money? Is that why? Because that's the only reason we would need change. If there are things like worth changing, if there's homeless people that don't have houses, like give them houses. But if, there was a shared economy where people with billions of dollars maybe shared their money, we wouldn't have to change anything.
Maybe if our government wasn't like gatekept by the people who hold all of the money,
Yeah.
and those people who hold all the money are making laws that
Yeah.
prohibit small business owners from gaining
Yeah.
financial leverage, then you wouldn't need that much money to make a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
And even when you do get that much money, like they're not really making a difference. Although like that does seem dope. Like if Elon Musk is gonna make like sustainable electric cargo
Yeah.
ships, hell yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
But like you don't have to buy Twitter in order to do that. You don't. You really don't. It's so petty. It's
No,
so petty.
exactly.
if they want to, in order, like, $1 million isn't gonna change. $100 billion, that can do something.
Yeah.
In order to take that type of risk, you can't do that if you don't have. So it's,
Again, no concept of money.
yeah.
At all. God.
Like $100, that won't do anything.
Yeah. But $110, that might change something.
Like shit, for $100, I mean, I could probably that would help me.
Yeah.
Like having $100, I'd be like, hell.
Oh no, he said $100 million isn't worth anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would kind of like that. Do you have? Wait, are you giving this out?
Oh, do you have that?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't do
Because
anything.
if it doesn't mean anything to you, you could, give it to us. Maybe.
And honestly, like it's this concept of money that this is the reason why rich people are not actually changing the world.
Yeah.
Because they have no idea how much people actually are like forced to slave away for money.
Yeah.
Because to them $1 million isn't anything. Dude, like
Yeah.
$1 million could change a community.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely empower a community
Yeah.
to like live.
Yeah.
I hate how like just talking about like the stock market makes you think about like money as like the ultimate value.
Yeah.
But like you need money in order to survive in
Yeah.
this country, that's just capitalism. But like it's so insensitive to talk about it like that.
No, for sure.
Especially when
It's
it's
so-
like,
it's
dude,
so
$1 million would change
Yeah.
my life and everyone around me.
Yeah, 100%. We should name this video "Two Young Socialists Dunk on Two Stock Bros."
Ooh, it sounds like a Pornhub title. Damn, dude, that sounds hot.
it's like the knowledge out there on TikTok is so crazy. no one should.
You could say that again.
These are the same motherfuckers that say like free speech,
Right?
And get mad at people when they're like talking about finances in a realistic way.
Yeah, no, exactly. Again, the comments are just like another tough listen. I mean, good lord, I think it can't get worse, and then it does. Keep up the good work.
Oh my gosh, dude.
They're so brutal.
This is
obviously an extreme form of like constructive criticism.
yeah, it is.
But it's like if you don't take that seriously, it gets to a point where like if you upload every video and people hate every single video, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like you have to be.
That's sad. Like stop posting.
Yeah.
You should stop posting and maybe try something else.
Yeah. No,
try
for
something
sure.
else.
Elon Musk does not have $190 billion in his bank account that he can just pull out and go buy 100 Bugattis. You know what I mean? It's net worth in the form of equities, and I feel like a lot of, especially like the youth, is uneducated in how net worth and building net worth. Oh my gosh, my sister's doing this thing and it pissed me off. She saw this thing on TikTok where once people reach a net worth of 999 million, they can't make it anymore.
What?
I was like, I actually wanted to explode. I was like, that makes zero.
That was the snarkiest laugh I've ever heard.
That blew his mind almost as much as going and
Buying
getting groceries. Holy shit! Like,
Holy shit, that's so funny.
oh my gosh, dude. Wait, hold on. He said, I don't know this off the top of my head. How much did Elon Musk buy Twitter for?
$4 billion.
$44 billion
to
to own Twitter.
And that was just like off the cuff. That was just like spontaneous as fuck.
Yeah. So
I mean, that right there is enough proof to be like, well, yeah, he can actually.
yeah. So you're wrong.
You're fucking incorrect.
You're fucking wrong. So he might not have 190 or whatever you said, but like $44 billion,
Dollars?
just like liquid gold, liquid money that you can just throw at something. They do have that much. Like, don't act like they don't.
Jesus Christ.
I actually wanted to explode. I was like, that makes zero sense. Because it's like, you know, you own a company, it's IPOing, it does really well. Oh, it reaches 90. And these are like people's like mindsets. Like, there's actually people out there that believe like no one should have more than $1 billion. That's stupid.
His defense is just like non-existent. He's just like, yeah, but if you own a business and you know you earn profit over the amount that they want to cap it at, then it's like you earn that profit. I mean, shit. Like, I just don't think anyone should be able to make that amount of money when there are people that don't have houses and don't have food. You know, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a video game and there's like a certain amount of money that you can make,
Yeah.
and then it like if you cheat in GTA, it's like, oh man, like if I do the hack, it gives me like 999.
Yeah.
That's how it should be in real life.
Just like GTA 5.
Yeah. So we are some of those people who think you shouldn't have that money. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. We believe that. It's so crazy.
Oh, I actually commented on
This is rough.
I
6
don't
days
remember
ago.
doing that.
Oh, I love it.
I must have been in a fucking rabbit hole.
Another tough listen, perhaps the toughest of them all. Made my day. Good job, boys.
Now, people are finding joy in how bad these videos are.
Yeah, I like this. This is a good community.
I completely agree.
It's crazy because like it is so brutal, but it's not. I don't know if you could consider it like cyberbullying. Because it's like...
It's just two people that are uneducated about things talking to a massive audience. And also it's false information too. And they're just kind of spreading misinformation and they're getting away with it.
Yeah, he could definitely buy 100 Bugattis.
Oh, yeah,
He could do that very easily.
Yeah.
But this guy's concept of money is like so skewed.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was probably born into money. You know, I'm not going to go out and say it, but man, it looks like it.
But to become a millionaire at fucking 19?
Yeah,
that's
no.
kinda sus.
I dare to say that is impossible to do.
Yeah.
Unless
you are Ryan's toy reviews, I don't
that
think
is
it's
possible.
Yeah.
But just listening to this content, there's no way that they made this much money.
Yeah, like on their own. Because also to invest into stocks, you have to have money in the first place.
And if you have money, like I'm not saying the fact that you were born into money is a bad thing. I'm saying to like act like you weren't and then like criticize people.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or like not even address that.
Yeah.
Because it's a very like big factor in teaching people how to get where you are. Because it's almost like indirect misinformation. Because you're teaching these people, you're like, oh yeah, like this is how I did it. I made this much money and I'm only 19. But you're forgetting the biggest factor of that all is like if you were born into money, that plays a huge role into it. Because then people are like, oh, if you did it at 19, I can fucking do it.
Yeah, it's kind of destructive.
How rich do you have to be in the upper 1% in the U.S.?
Like all these articles say a different number.
I know, probably.
It's so
top 1% in the U.S., like all ages. To be in the 1% as an individual in the U.S., you have to make $758,000 a year. So that's crazy. I think at 20 years old, I'm in the top 1% of everyone in the U.S.
Yeah, but actually,
That's insane.
okay, listen. At the same time, it's insane, but it's not that insane. Like, I'm looking out right now. There's no one in the street because it's raining.
Yeah.
But you're making $1 million a year seems so far fetched, but
But it's not.
it's really not. Like, think about it. I had 700 kids in my high school, so that means statistically 7 of them are gonna go on to make more than $1 million a year, which is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Being rich at a young age and just making money in general seems like such a far-fetched thing for a lot of people, but
Yeah,
it's
it really
really
does.
when you break it down statistically, it's really not that insane.
Dude, they cannot go 1 second without contradicting themselves.
I know.
He just said $1 million is a fuck ton of money. When earlier he was talking about $1 million being nothing.
It's crazy. And also just the sentence of being like, statistically speaking, it's not that crazy. Only 10%. 10% is fucking, that is a big statistic. That is far-fetched as fuck. Like 7 out of 700 people, like that is very drastic. It isn't at all like, oh yeah, like anyone could be a millionaire. Like, no, that's not how it works.
And also, like, depending on where your school is, that's going to look a lot different.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There are going to be so many schools where 700 people go on to live their lives and have a career, and none of them are going to be millionaires. Like,
Yeah, also like the 10% thing, that's 10% of the population, not of every school.
yeah.
So it's actually a much smaller number than what he presented.
So-
Much smaller.
Yeah, so let's say there's 10 people in the house. One of us are going to be a millionaire.
Oh,
no question.
shit.
Dude,
Oh my God.
We got to get another 4 people up in here, dude. Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
What do you think the one thing that is holding people back, kids back, younger kids, from making, a substantial amount of money at a young age?
I think the amount of distractions, this younger generation is just lazy. Like, no one wants to work. No one wants
How
to work.
old
Which
are
is-
you?
What the fuck are you doing? You're day trading? Like, is that even really work? I mean, come on.
It's not. Actually, day trading is kind of exhaustive, but I don't believe that they're actually doing really anything that they're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of these guys.
Which is good for us because, there's only a certain amount of money in the economy, and all that money has to go somewhere. And if you have 9,
Dude, fuck this guy. What? Fuck this guy.
What in the world? The statistics he's pulling out of his ass. If 90% of people are lazy, like, damn.
Then we get all the money.
He just solved poverty.
Yeah, right?
If 90% of people
No,
are
but this
lazy-
is unironically how people with money think.
Yeah.
They need people to be poor so that they can make their money.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it works.
Yeah.
And he may not be aware of that yet, but him saying that without realizing what it means is so dystopian. It's so dystopian.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my God. Like, making money at the expense of others is basically what he just said.
This is the type of dude to say, like, we shouldn't have people immigrating into the U.S.
Yeah.
Because they'll take our jobs.
They take all the jobs.
Like, you don't understand that the economy is a very, like, it's like an organism. Like,
Yeah.
it grows, it fluctuates. If you knew, like, anything about stocks, then you would know, like, the point of the economy and like, the point of investing in the economy is to grow it.
Yeah.
Like, it is not to leech off of the population.
no, exactly.
That's just straight up greedy. I can't, like, if they're not playing us,
This has to be a bit. It has to be. It has to be satire.
because this is just the most disappointing thing.
It's just crazy.
It's so disappointing.
It's crazy.
But he said once you have $20 million, like, you can have everything. Unless you want to buy a jet or a yacht, like, you're set. But for me, I'm like, I'd burn through $20 million and, like...
dude, I could spend 20
Okay, that's how I know he was born into money. Nobody says that. And are not born into money. If you say you could burn through $20 million at the age of 19, hell no.
Burn through $20 million.
That is unironically the most insensitive thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's such a selfish way to look at things. Like, to be like, yeah, man, like, I could spend 20 million. Like, you could save so many lives with 20 million.
I know. It's
you could
ridiculous,
save
dude.
lives. You could change the world with 20 million. You could change a community, and you could just blow through it. Like, come on, $20 million dollars. That's nothing. They're trying to, they're trying to top the top G.
They're trying to top the top G.
They are.
That is crazy.
Wow.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that. They might get killed.
They might.
spend 20 million before you could say 20 million. Like,
And I even think, like, 100 million's not a lot.
I know, like, would you buy an $80 million jet? Let's say, you get to the point where you can buy a jet. Are you ever going to stop? Like, at what amount of money are you going to be like, okay, I'm going to chill out. I'm going to, like, retire, like, chill with my kids.
Never.
Never.
No.
You guys are never going to be happy. They're never going to be happy.
He said, "Are you ever gonna retire and hang out with your kids?"
Fucking no.
Nah.
Never.
with the SpongeBob tomfoolery Dante 9K remix. David Snell. Never fucking hanging out with my kids. Never, bro. Grind.
That is
the grind
crazy. Like, that mindset is insane.
That is insane. I think that they might be lying about everything. I mean,
I don't know.
they might.
I don't know.
They might not have any money at all.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
they've only like they had this idea
Yeah.
of like, how can we make money? Let's make a program.
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair. But we'll get more into that soon.
Ooh.
There might be some,
Oh, I'm
some
so
stuff,
excited.
some stuff about that.
So excited.
Everyone wants to just quit their job, stop going to school, and start trading full time. But the real secret to it is like, you can trade on the side. You can have your side business.
Yeah.
You can go to school, go to college, go to high school, wherever you're at in your life. And once you start seeing those consistent results, then you could start like, I think doing things really fast in your life is not a good recipe for success, because if you put yourself as a trader in a position where you're you need to make that money or else you can't pay rent, you are going to, that's just a recipe for disaster. You're going to make mental errors. You're going to trade poorly. Not a lot of people make money trading because it's so hard. And because there's so much competition. And so, it's so accessible. And so anyone can do it, which is one of the great things about it.
And then
anyone can do it.
Yeah, and when you find something that works, like you get an edge. It's like a vending machine. It's like you could just print money.
I don't understand what he was trying to say with that.
because he started off like, you can do it if you're in college.
Yeah,
and
that
school
which
didn't work.
actually wasn't like terrible advice. When
No,
he was
but
like,
but to be fair, it's like a lot of people like can't because they're spending money on college, or like having
Yeah.
to work a minimum wage job to the point where they can't afford putting money to the side to day trade.
Yeah.
So it's like that in itself is like inaccurate. And then he goes on to say like, yeah, but it's hard. Like not everyone can do it because of a single time. So he like in the same video he contradicts himself.
yeah,
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 it's so interesting.
like the thing that worries me about like this kind of community is people actually like throwing away their lives, because like you can lose so much money in the stock market. And we were talking about this earlier. If you get into like the really like ambitious ass YouTube stock traders, they'll like kind of try to convince you to buy with options, which is spending money you don't have at a like sometimes 10 times the value. So I actually do kind of appreciate, not appreciate, but it confuses me, because like a lot of people will be like, yo, quit your jobs, but like I don't know, and then he like contradicts that right after.
Yeah.
It's like he can't give a good piece of advice without fucking butchering it.
I mean, I've come to the conclusion that he just doesn't necessarily understand everything he's talking about. He can't like fully grasp the idea itself, but he has like an idea of it. But also like the other guy just isn't really talking as much. I've come to realize.
But when he does talk, it's like Phineas and Ferb, you know?
It's like,
This dude is Phineas, and then this dude is Ferb, but they're just idiots. They're just, whenever the
They're
other
in
guy has
stocks.
something to say, it is just the worst fucking advice ever, dude. Yeah, I could burn through 20
blow
million.
through $20 million.
No, you couldn't. There's no way you have 20 million.
Fuck. Okay, so the daily traders have sort of been outed for kind of faking a lot of stuff in terms of
I believed in them.
in terms of the things that they've bought, like their cars, their helicopters, all of their fancy shit. This TikToker, Simon the Berry, made a video on it, so I just want to show you guys to bring light to this very real issue.
This is sad, dude.
Okay, there's a couple of things you got to know about the Daily Trader. I made a video the other day about it, kept getting taken down, so let's try again. The Daily Trader posts videos about being a day trader that's made millions on the stock market, and they also share stories of their rich lifestyle on their podcast channel. And all of it is so that they can get you to buy into a mentorship group for $500. I did some research to figure out whether it's real or not. You be the judge. In his day in the life videos, he flies to the office, and he posts about it on Instagram too. But the helicopter actually belongs to Blue Hill Helicopter, which is a flight school in Norwood, just outside Boston. He also posts about this McLaren, this Range Rover,
nice
and this
cars.
G-Wagon, which looks awfully similar to this car, and this car, of which all three of them are located in Boston from Imagine Lifestyles. How about that? His co-host on the podcast posted this on Instagram, saying this is just the beginning.
Oh shit! Okay, so we have the
Is he
name
saying
of,
this is
of
just
the,
the-
the co-host.
Oh no!
Beginning of his
We can
one.
kind of like look and see.
Oh no, his secret identity.
I know has been
Bruce
it's been
Wayne.
revealed.
It's just fucking Bruce Wayne. It was secretly Elon Musk the whole time. Does he have a
Jack
LinkedIn?
Reynolds. Oh, true.
That would be really funny.
Well, there's a lot of Jack
Oh,
Reynolds.
wait, hold up. How old did he say he was? He's
Like
20?
like 19. I
And,
don't know.
Guru Focus? Let's look at that one.
Insider trading. I wish we had his middle name.
No, I don't think this is him.
Yeah. Former Vietnam War correspondence.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Maybe we should.
Fuck, we're in too deep. Shit. Fuck.
I'm sorry, sir. That's it. He's so young. He's even a veteran.
Okay, I can't find anything. I don't know.
Man, he's a ghost. He's covered his tracks so well.
Instagram saying this is just the beginning. Is he saying this is just the beginning of his one-night accommodation in Arizona? They also post about the hustle of day trading on their Instagram stories. But can someone explain to me why there's a play button in this chart? He showcases this to over 1 million people on Instagram. And his comments are always so supportive. Except most of the accounts are brand new. So if you were thinking about buying this,
bots.
maybe consider cutting out the middleman and go for a joyride yourself. And Daily Trader, maybe you should try getting back into the wedding game. And bring back the Fidget Spinner YouTube channel.
Yo, fidget spinner YouTube
Oh my
channel?
gosh, dude, Simon the Berry. He just went for the jugular. Damn,
Fuck.
dude.
It would make sense because their Instagram account has like 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Which when I first saw it didn't make any sense to me because their TikTok account only has almost 300K.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
it would make sense if they like had bots for
Yeah.
Instagram because also their comments are really supportive on it versus TikTok.
Yeah.
Where it's like the complete opposite. But I don't know. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. Like, what's the deal with these guys?
This,
Like, are they really rich? Is it fake?
I don't know, man. The fidget spinner, that one got me.
So, this is their website. I kind of want to show you guys a little bit as to what they say their course offers. It says, learn what it takes to become a $1 million trader. Our team has put a combined 2,000 hours into creating the most effective trading mentorship on the internet.
Wow. This dude hasn't even been alive for 2,000 hours.
I know. Let me go ahead and play their like infomercial thing for their course.
Ooh.
Good morning, team. What is up? I hope everyone is having a great day so far. I just went ahead and sent out my pre-market watch list to the mentorship group, covering several stocks that I'm going to be keeping an eye on throughout the day. We're going to go ahead, let the team know that I'm going to be closing this position. There we go, filled on ticker symbol EWZ for $7,300 profit.
These words are made up. These words are made up. There's no way.
I just love seeing another hustler take it. That's what people who buy the course, they're like, damn, man. You speak my fucking language, dude. INFT clicker. The speaker trader, you want to bring down that tally up to about like 17.
Okay.
And if you can just like match the margins of the previous days, probably like triple I, then if you can just match that and then you carry the Y.
Yeah.
Y equals MX plus B.
Oh, it all comes back to physics.
The physics PEMDAS
Yeah.
parentheses.
Parentheses. Okay.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Gotcha.
We've got to go and hop on our flight. We've got a lot to do today. Everyone inside the mentorship group was able to get in on this trade with me and make money. Year to date, I'm up over 150% on my callouts inside the mentorship group. This is not just a callouts group. You're actually going to be learning the exact trading system, which I use to make over 7 figures a year in the stock market. Inside this market masterclass, you're going to learn what it takes to become a $1 million trader by implementing my trading system, which I use to find consistent profitability within the market. This system will be broken down step by step through a series of video lectures within the market masterclass. I'm going to help you develop a third eye when it comes to looking at charts and trading the market. One of the things you're going to have is the ability to work one-on-one with myself. You're gonna have as much time as you need. I'm there whenever you need my help. Yes, you can learn a lot of this stuff on YouTube, but the issue is if you're missing one piece of the puzzle, you're gonna be lost, okay? So what I do is I have everything broken down step by step in order. I'm gonna make sure that you are equipped with everything you need to know to find success in the market. If you are ready to go and join the team, start making money alongside myself, and learn the actual skill of trading, this lifelong skill, go ahead, click the Start Learning Now button below and get yourself signed up.
Oh, we just breezed
So
past
we're gonna see right now if I can get it. I want to get it, so I guess we'll make an update.
If I can get it.
I'm gonna buy this car, so yeah, there we go.
Oh. Oh, man.
In the advertisement too.
He's got the car. He's trading in the car.
Oh my god, he's trading while he's driving! That's so alpha male! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god. I want to do that.
Sign me up.
Dude, we should see how much it is.
Oh, we should, dude.
We should see, and then we might be able to do it together.
Dude, this is the final piece of the puzzle. Come on.
Holy shit.
Come on.
How much is it? How much is it?
Come on.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? $294?
$294? Oh my gosh. Dude, you could buy a McLaren for that much.
I know. That's an insane
Right?
amount of money.
Maybe we should
a
pay
lot.
it though, because he's like he said, there's all these other people on YouTube, but like if you don't have the last piece of the puzzle,
Yeah,
then
like he does.
then you're never going to make it.
Yeah, and he also, like, although he didn't say what that last piece was, we kind of have to believe him because he just looks trustworthy.
Yeah. We saw him go into the dealership and buy the car.
Yeah.
And then we saw it delivered. It's
Yeah.
like all the other guys have smoke and mirrors.
I know. Clear as day.
Clear as day.
Man, God. So this guy on TikTok named Josh, he goes by Noble Trading, sort of outed the daily traders for their membership program or whatever, and kind of was able to find someone who actually joined the group and kind of confess that like it is a scam. Oh, man. So we'll go ahead and check this out. Thank God I didn't buy it. Damn, I was close. Too.
It was really close.
You serious?
The Daily Trader's a scammer, and I've already made multiple videos about this, but then one of the people he scammed joined my Discord and screen shared the Daily Trader's Discord with me so that I could see what it was like. And somehow, it's actually worse than I thought. How much did you pay to get in here?
$400.
There's a refund policy just to tell you that there's no refund policy. And did you learn anything?
Not one thing.
Did he ever respond to you?
No.
How long, when you joined my Discord, did it take before I responded to you?
The first 5 minutes being me being in there.
And how long did it take for you to actually learn something?
About 10 minutes.
So let's go to team chat. Let's see if does he talk to his team?
No. And they're shouting him out too, like right here. You don't see him in here at all.
Yeah, so he's not even in his own Discord.
Yeah.
What is the pattern? He's not even teaching people patterns. Let's go to trading callouts. And there's a great. Let's click on that. What's this chart? We have just a graph with a few moving averages. Let's read his explanation. For some reason using a 4-hour, but you're supposedly a day trader. So weird. We're using 50-day moving averages to day trade. Low form, we can all read a low, dude. Looking to capitalize on a move back down to the low in the 4-hour time frame. No catalyst for why it should go to a new low. Looking to get out of this trade for a clean and clear break above the 50-day.
Like the pattern presented on this, like it's nonsense.
It's not even a pattern. He's not even
no.
He's made up his own terminology that's not real either. Go to market updates, and this is literally just like someone could pull up and look at for themselves at what's going on. None of this is anything.
That's so interesting.
That is interesting.
That is very interesting.
He had a mole on the inside.
I know. That's
Wow,
crazy.
Dude.
Well,
He blew the whole thing open.
shit. I mean, I'm honestly not surprised at all. One other interesting thing about their like masterclass program, and we'll like end it with this, is that they have like videos, right?
Oh.
This is the host, the founder,
Dude, he
Mark.
looks so cool in
Look,
that, though.
his own quote.
Anyone can post a screenshot of trading gains after the fact, but little to no one can actually be as transparent as I am and post their trades live.
Me, I said that. Me, Mark.
Well, he doesn't say who said that.
Yeah, but you would have to assume it's him because there
Yeah.
is no like name.
He's just that transparent.
Yeah.
He has said everything.
No, exactly.
I can't even see him. Like, I just see straight through
Yeah.
this dude.
Where is he? Where'd he go?
Uh-huh.
So this is kind of their masterclass. It's peek inside the masterclass. But what's interesting is that like
Peek inside.
their courses, they said they spent over 2,000 hours on this course. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, almost 20 minutes. But out of all of these, like the courses are like extremely
Short?
yeah, they're very short.
Yeah.
So it's just like confusing. 4 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes. I don't know. It's very interesting.
It's actually just like he took like 2,000 hours and just sped it up a lot. It's just like you have to slow down the video to like 0.01 speed. It's just 2,000 hours of content.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Man, it's over for them.
I know.
We got 'em.
We exposed them.
For all of their worth. So we actually saw this and we're like, you know, it's just so sad that people aren't transparent. So we are starting our own course. We're doing a little deal right now. It's only wait, how much should it be?
Say like 1,000. I think it's pretty feasible.
It's not that much. Yeah.
You want to do more? You want to do more than that?
Well, we're doing at least $1,000 to join.
Yeah.
Because $1,000 isn't that much.
It's not that much in the grand scheme of things because after you invest $1,000, you'll be making millions.
A million.
And that's guaranteed because we're as transparent as you can be. Like watch this for example, right? We're gonna be so transparent. We need to get out of the frame. For a second. Look at how transparent we are.
Oh
Look,
my gosh.
So transparent.
and trustworthy.
And trustworthy. So loyal.
Uh-huh.
Invest now.
Invest now to become a billionaire.
Well, Danny, I wanna Thank you for helping me learn how to trade stocks. I definitely learned a lot today. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be making $1 kajillion, right?
Yep.
Right as we speak. You know, I'm gonna buy. That light just turned on. That was my private jet, actually.
McLaren jet.
That I bought. So we're gonna be flying out of there today in our new mansion.
Jacuzzi jet. It has a jacuzzi in it.
Inside of the jet, yeah. Great.
I'm gonna go trade. Shit, the stocks are up.
Well, I think we're gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank my housemate Danny for joining. Had a lot of fun. If you guys liked Danny being on the video, comment "Yay, Danny" in the comment section.
A lot of times.
A lot of times, and maybe he'll come back. Who knows? If I need to use him for views, I may do that.
Supply and demand, baby.
Yeah, you wouldn't know how it works. We're real stalkers here. But anyway, it looks like we're gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. I do a mini monthly podcast, and take a look at our membership program. Only $1,000. Don't want to miss out. For a limited time only. You'll be a millionaire in no time. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, Tier 2 patrons: Alexis Foos, Annabelle Rose, Big Guy Mal, Elka, John Grubb, Matthew MacLeod, Samir Truesdale, Saf C, and Sophia Vanello. And thank you, Tier 3 patrons: Adeline Grubb, Edgar Rangel, Jack, Lysander, and Toe Tag Tor. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.